Hey everybody, it's Kim Peterson of Uniquely Savvy, and it's week 6 of our blogging commitment. And this week I want to talk to you about fear and breakthrough. And I want you to know that, with personal branding, again, it's comprised of how you speak, how you act, how you look, and how you live the brand of you out loud. And what I want you to know is there was a woman that I was connecting with on Facebook, and as I was talking about, quality of life and depression and anxiety and just trying to understand that more. And she was really debilitated, and she opened up and she said, feel free to reach out to me if you want to know more information. And so I reached out to her actually when I was on vacation in Hawaii over Thanksgiving. She came to my mind, so I reached out to her, and then we connected shortly thereafter. Fear is false evidences appearing real most of the time. Now sometimes there is real, genuine fear in which we need to pay attention to, but oftentimes we're afraid of the what ifs, or we're afraid of the things that, statistically don't even happen. Here is an example of someone who was so riddled with fear, she was immobilized, but here's what happened next. She decided to get into a group called Celebrate Recovery, and she was terrified. Week 1, I said, well, how did you feel the first day that you went? And she said, you know what, Kim? Shame and guilt, and what am I doing here? And then she went to week 2. How did you feel? Like, what am I doing here? But I went. But week 3, getting a little bit better, but still. And I said, well, what week was it that your fear dissipated and you felt like, it's okay, I'm safe, and I belong here? And she said that happened probably week 5. And she said by week 8, Kim, it feels like family. They feel not just like my group, they feel like family. And I said, wow, how long had you been living in fear? And she said for 20 years, she let herself be debilitated by fear and anxiety, which led to depression and lack of friendships and relationship. And so I share this with you today to let you know that reclaim your identity, take back control, feel the fear and face it anyway. If this woman could do it in her mid-40s, so can you. And it's amazing. Now I see her sharing positively of her experiences. She's still very, very much on her recovery journey, but it's like a person who has grown exponentially in now 3 months. This is what I want for you. So what fear will you acknowledge this week and face it? Just face it, and in one way step into it and exercise saying yes to yourself. Yes for healing. Yes for recovery. What are you willing to do? And then the second thing is I want you to do it again. And do it a third time, and just watch how you're feeling, watch how your body is reacting, and tell me, if you will, at what time, at what number of repetition was it that you felt calmer and safer and not afraid? Breakthroughs are waiting for you. Today is your day to feel the fear and face it anyway and reclaim it. And, all I can say is here's to you and here's to her. I'm so proud of her. It is amazing. I said, you know what? You gave me inspiration for this week's blog, because when you feel insecure, when you feel fearful, when you feel anxious, you're not able to bring the best of you to the table. And so certainly you're not able to dress your best. And here's what's interesting. I said, what's an aha that you got from all of this? And she said 2 things, actually. One aha, she said, you know what? People are actually interested in me. I'm actually interesting. Won't you celebrate that with me? And the other thing she said was, I have something of value to share. These are real ahas for her. This beautiful middle-aged woman who is birthing herself into a new freedom and saying no to fear. Now let's get after your journey. Make it a great day, championing you, your style, your brand, and confidence from the inside out. I'm Kim Peterson of Uniquely Savvy.